I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing. Go.
Hello, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Laverne White.
And we're the American Bikers. We're here with Nick Karnes. We did a review on him last week. He had a wreck. And
We're gonna have to. It's not gonna hear you. Go.
And this is his mother. So how'd your wreck happen?
I have no idea. I don't really remember much.
Do you remember the landing?
No, I blacked out.
Blacked out. So you felt like Superman.
Yeah.
For a minute.
I felt like Superman going through the... It was like an action movie. I hit the railing and I kind of like blacked out, and then going through the air, I opened my eyes again. And the ground was coming so close, I just closed my eyes and I blacked out.
So will you race again?
Oh yeah.
How much damage did you hurt?
I don't exactly know, but Mom said I had several breaks and my bones were twisted together.
So Mom, how do you feel about the race?
How do I feel about him racing? I won't stop him from his passion, but I don't have to watch him.
So basically you landed on your hand?
I have no idea.
He says I was sleeping.
From what I was told is he was going too fast into the turn and got too high, got sucked up in the powder and hit the hay bales and went over the guardrail and landed over by the 4-H horse arena, which is a good 25-30 feet away from the track.
This happened on Sunday, your race?
Was this on turn 1 and 2? Right where I told you. It's crazy because that night I kept telling him that there was something about that corner that I could just see somebody going up there and going over that.
Yeah, that track hadn't been raced on in probably, I want to say 5, 6, 7 years. It hasn't been raced on in a very long time, and the guys did an amazing job getting it to the state that it was in, because when they started it was full of washouts, and we're talking about ripping up the track.
No, we're not.
No, we're not going to let that happen.
Before the races, they had been talking about ripping up the track. And the year before, not last year, 2 years ago, because last year was COVID, 2 years ago, I started asking the Amusement Association if we could do motorcycle races. Because he's been in them for 4 years. And then him and his dad and the Extreme Flat Track, I don't know how they got it convinced, but they got him convinced, and hopefully...
Well, we're going to keep that track open.
Hopefully we'll be more races, and
Could I speak?
yes.
The mayor of Norton, Kansas is Jerry Jones. He is a racer. He races quads and bikes. That's the reason it's not going to get tore out. And that's the reason we got it started. And that's the reason why we raced there.
Okay.
So it's not getting tore out. Don't say it was thinking about it.
But
Well, they was thinking about it because it was closed. We brought a guy in from Colorado that is fighting to keep that track going as a racetrack.
that's why nobody's raced on it, is because they closed the track.
Yeah.
Because someone, I don't know.
They
the
want to
name,
make
but
it a
someone
baseball
died.
track.
They want to make it a
Baseball diamond, you mean?
Baseball diamonds. And that's not going to happen.
Track?
Track. I said track. Yeah.
But yeah, at one point in time, they were discussing ripping out the track.
Yeah, there was. But we're fighting to make sure that don't happen.
But we agree with you like we did in your other interview. That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
No, not if we can get the community together and everything, we'll get it to stay open. Well, your passion's there. I can't believe you're out here 2 days later.
Yeah, he was
At a track supporting the other races. See, that's
pretty adamant he wasn't ever going to race again, and then
I was not in my time.
he wasn't in his right
I was not in
You mean
my
your
right
mind?
mind.
He wasn't in his mind right now, and his dad and I just kind of looked at each other, and it's like, we'll just talk about it later. And then he wanted, we weren't even in Karnes yet. We hadn't been transported, and he wanted to come to Overland to watch the races. I'm like, why don't we wait and see how you're feeling?
Well, we're glad to have you back, and we're glad to have another video on you. And you wouldn't believe the followers we got checking you out. waiting to see this video. They can't believe that you're out here.
And see, you're gonna have to keep racing now because we're trying to make you famous here, bro.
He's something
Either you're
else.
gonna make, we're gonna make you famous, or you're gonna make us famous.
Or hey, both of us. That works.
He's something else. He's pretty talented.
Well, way to go.
Yeah, I told him he was really had a hell of a talent, and then next thing I know, the next day they said he was trying to fly.
Flying's maybe not my talent, but racing, he's definitely one of the better racers there is in
Yeah,
Kansas.
so we've seen.
So hey, y'all, we're gonna cut this off here, but we're gonna keep up with Nick here. We're gonna keep covering him, and we're gonna keep supporting him. Hopefully y'all will stick with us for all of that. And remember, God bless, rubber down, chrome up, don't ride faster than the angels can fly. Talk to you next time.